If you've ever wondered why you snap, shut down, or feel constantly overwhelmed, you are not broken. You are responding exactly how your body was wired to survive. Hi, I'm Megan Pinsler, and I help Christian mothers break generational trauma and navigate motherhood with purpose, peace, and a whole lot of grace. In today's video, we're going to talk about how trauma shows up in motherhood, what it means for your nervous system, and how you can begin to feel seen, safe, and whole again. Let's start by understanding what trauma responses actually are. When your body perceives danger, it doesn't ask you to think your way through it. It reacts automatically. This isn't a conscious decision. It's your nervous system trying to protect you. Your body activates what we often call the fight or flight response. The technical term, the sympathetic state of your nervous system. This state gives you energy to escape the danger or stand your ground and fight it. But what happens when neither option feels safe? That's when your body enters the freeze response. This is part of what we call the dorsal vagal state. Instead of energy to move or fight, your system begins to shut down. You might slump your shoulders, feel a heaviness in your chest, speak more quietly, or feel like disappearing altogether. Your body is actually trying to play dead, hoping the danger passes. And once it does, the system can reboot and help you move again. Now, here's something crucial. It's not about what is dangerous. It's about what your body perceives as dangerous. That's why past pain, especially unresolved trauma, emotional wounds, can trigger your nervous system in the present. Your brain might not even realize it's happening, but your body does, and it responds to protect you. So let's bring this into motherhood. When you're in fight, it might look like you're yelling or snapping at your kids when things feel out of control. Flight might look like constantly scrolling on your phone, fantasizing about escaping, or mentally checking out. And freeze shows up as feeling numb, overwhelmed, or completely stuck. These aren't character flaws. They are survival responses. Your nervous system is doing exactly what it was designed to do. And in God's infinite wisdom, He created your body to protect you, even when you're not aware of the danger. This isn't weakness. It's evidence of His care built right into your biology. You're not failing. You're adapting. Here's the truth most people don't talk about. Motherhood can bring up wounds we didn't even know we had. When you become a caregiver, your body wants to protect you and also your child. If you've experienced pain, chaos, emotional neglect, or anything like that growing up, your body may now want to work overtime to prevent your child from experiencing the same thing. But that also means you might feel constantly triggered. Being overstimulated by crying, messes, or constant noise can feel like chaos. And if chaos once meant danger for you, your nervous system might respond that way now, even if there's no real threat. You might snap, you might shut down, you might want to escape. Let's say your child isn't listening. That might sound like a normal parenting moment, but for someone who never felt heard as a child, that moment can hit a deep nerve. Your nervous system might read it as dangerous, not because of your child, but because it echoes an old wound. So you raise your voice, you disconnect, not because you're a bad mom, but because your body is trying to protect you and them. Sometimes it's not even explosive. Sometimes it's quiet. You want to bond, but you don't know how because emotional safety was never modeled for you. These are all nervous system responses. They come from the present, but they're shaped by the past. You're not failing. Your body is doing exactly what it was created to do. It just hasn't learned that yet. You're safe now. Let's reframe the whole conversation. You're not broken. Your body isn't defective. It's wounded, and wounded things, they can heal. What you need isn't fixing, it's healing, safety, compassion. And here's the good news. You were created for that. God, in his infinite wisdom, designed your body to respond to trauma, but he didn't leave you there. Through his presence, through the renewing of your mind, and through his grace, he restores what's been hurt. Psalm 34:18 says he is near to the brokenhearted. He's gentle with the wounded, faithful to restore. Your nervous system is not stuck. It's adaptable. God designed it to change, to heal, to relearn what safety feels like. So, how do we begin? Let's talk about some simple somatic practices that meet your body right where it is. One is breath work. Try the 5-2-8 breath. Inhale for 5 seconds, hold for 2, and exhale for the count of 8. Do this for at least 3 times, but longer if you can. This tells your nervous system the threat is over. You're safe now. We can use the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Think of 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Is that too much? Try a color scan. Notice all the blue things in the room. Then green, then brown, then yellow, and of course, prayer. Don't underestimate it. Jesus is already with you. He hears you. He sees you. Sometimes all you can say is his name, Jesus, and that is enough. Let's walk through a somatic regulation practice you can use right now. First, orienting. Gently look around the room. Turn your head slowly. Pause. Notice your environment. Remind your body, I am here, I am safe. Second, soft touch. Place your hand on your chest or your belly. Feel the warmth. This brings you back into your body. Third is grounding. Feel your feet on the floor. Wiggle your toes. Press into your chair. Anchor yourself in the present. Each of these steps sends a message. You are not in danger anymore. You are safe. And once you feel just a little safer, your heart may be more open to connect with God. So pause, pray, even if it's just for a moment. When you feel safer, your children feel it too. They co-regulate with us. So when we return to peace, we're inviting them into it too. You're doing this for you and for them. Let me speak gently to those of you who may be carrying spiritual wounds. Maybe someone in church hurt you, or maybe a teaching left you feeling ashamed or unworthy. If that's you, I am so sorry. Please hear me clearly. God is not the voice of shame. He is the voice of healing. He doesn't want your belief. He wants your whole self, even your nervous system. He wants it to experience him as safe. As you heal, your relationship with him deepens. You feel his presence more clearly. You'll hear him more gently. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that includes your nervous system. He's not asking for perfection. He's asking for presence. Here's what I want you to remember. You may feel broken, but you're not beyond repair. You were created by a God of compassion for safety, connection, and peace. Even when it hurts, even when healing is hard, your body is not failing you. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do, protect you. And with care, truth, and God's presence, it can begin to heal. If this video spoke to you, please like, subscribe, and share it with another mom who needs to hear this truth. You are seen, you are heard, and you are not alone.